Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Boink Studios. And check us out on boinkstudios.com, where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show. Hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Say hello to the boy. That's terrible. Didn't you do that last time?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You can't remember last time, can you?
No, because it's been since October.
October of 2019.
And of course we're driving again.
Yes, because we're always mobile. This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Road Show. God, I wish we called it that.
Yes.
So, we may change it one day. Why not?
Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Road Show.
No, stop doing that. It's just Road Show.
Okay.
So,
we're on the way to the building to go to HVW.
Yes, HVW. What's the show called?
High Velocity Wrestling.
I know. The show's called First Strike.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. You know I've been telling you for a month.
I thought it was that other one.
No, Resurrected was January 25th.
No, I know that.
Overdrive is March 28th.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no. By the way, what's up? How's everyone doing out there? Yes, it has been since October since we've done a show. A lot has happened since October.
Yes.
And some of it we're going to talk about, some of it we're not going to talk about.
Yep.
Because some of it is, it's not exactly stuff for a fun show.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get an episode hammered out because tonight someone will be fast asleep as soon as we hit the road.
Probably.
Yeah, and it'll be me. And hopefully we won't get in a wreck. No, I'm kidding. It'll be you. So, yeah, it's a long drive. It's an hour and a half up to Fletcher, North Carolina from the house. So, we're heading up to Fletcher, North Carolina, the HVW Arena, for HVW First Strike. It is the pro wrestling company owned by one Mr. Gary Benfield, also known as Viper. That's how I met him 20 years ago, was Viper. I didn't even know Viper's real name for probably 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's not how you introduce yourself in a pro wrestling locker room. Everyone knew me as Bishop. That's how they knew me. So, anyways, fast forward 20 years, and here we are.
Doing it again.
Doing it again, yes.
Except with the child.
Except with a child. This is your second show.
Yeah.
You and I, however, in 2019 went to a bunch of pro wrestling shows.
Oh, yeah.
We just did our taxes, and I always write off the ticket and the mileage to the shows because I use it for the job, right? So, we went to see PWX. I think we went to PWX like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Went to Evolve. Went to Ring of Honor.
WWE SmackDown.
Went to SmackDown. Went to Crockett Cup for the NWA. Clash of the Champions. Yeah, that's right. We did our first pay-per-view for WWE.
Yep.
So that was cool.
WWE sucks now.
WWE is hard to watch. They've got some amazing talent. Men and women that will knock your socks off. They're just so good. But the stuff they're given to do and say is just horrendous. And as a result of that, it's a hard product to watch most days. Brock Lesnar is WWE champion. Goldberg is a Universal champion. What's wrong with this picture, folks? What happened to the 25-year-old guys who were killing it in the ring? How come they're not the champions?
I know.
It's all these other questions, and then it's like, well, Tom, Brock and Goldberg are the stars, and I'm like, okay, I guess, but I don't know. It just opens up a whole big debate, and people were ticked off when Bill won the title, and they're threatening to. A lot of people cancel their subscriptions to WWE Network, and yeah, they're like, I'll never watch it again. I'm like, all right, well, nothing's gonna get me that upset when it comes to pro wrestling. I mean, it's just pro wrestling's supposed to be fun,
Yeah.
It's funny because right now we are being followed on the interstate by a good friend, Nathan Workman. And He is the third component of HVW, and
He's
really,
the person that does mostly everything.
really good guy. He's an attorney, so he does all the legal for the company, but he's a good friend, and he's also the tech guy. He's bringing the commentary rig and everything, so we'll be doing commentary, of course, for the show tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to live stream this sucker. I can't wait for that. That's going to be cool.
On YouTube and Facebook.
Yes, sir. And then when we get everything in the ring set up, and we're all good to go.
Yep.
You, me, and Gary will get in the ring, and I'll have you be the cameraman.
Yep.
Watch out. Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
And joining us on the trip is Siri. Siri, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing great. The reason that she's speaking up is that we have Waze ongoing, and we didn't want to turn Waze off in case the 5-0 are hiding out behind a bush somewhere.
Yeah.
With the radar. That's what they do. So yeah, 5-0's not getting me if I can help it. So yes, welcome Siri to the show. Glad you're part of the show. We appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out. This is the first time. Well, that's not the first time we've had a guest on the show. Greg's been a guest on the show.
Yeah.
One day we'll do the show. We'll pop up and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest, John Cena." John, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Be like, wait a minute, they had John Cena on their show? It'd be awesome. I had to say, I was asked recently who I would like to interview that I haven't had a chance to interview. I'd like to interview John, man. I think that would be a fun interview to do. Because he's just such a smart guy, you know. So. Well, son.
People, you're in the fast lane and you're going 68 miles an hour.
Well, the speed limit did just change to 55, to be fair.
Don't care.
I know, Speedy Gonzalez, but at the same time, see, we got a little mini Tom in the back seat. He's raging, and he's not even the one driving. Look at this car, dude.
I know, he's like swerving.
Yeah. So, son, let's talk about you. What's going on with you right now?
Stupid school.
Man, don't call it that.
But it is.
You need stupid school so you can get smart and whatnot. What's going on in school, though?
Rotations every day.
But what's that mean to people? If someone's listening and don't know what rotations are, what's that mean?
Switching classes, doing work.
Yeah.
Social studies, math, science, ELA.
What's your favorite subject so far?
Mine has to be social studies.
Yeah,
That's the best. That's what I'm best at.
I liked social studies when I was in school too, to be honest with you. Mine was history. I always liked history and English. I always did well in both of those. I usually got A's in history and English. So.
Because that's what I'm best at in school.
Yeah. What's the last wrestling show we went to besides HVW?
Midnight.
That's right. Yeah, we have been doing a lot of local shows.
Yeah.
But the fun part about going to local shows now is that we know a lot of the talent now from having them work for HVW. We're shaking hands and meeting people and, you know, spreading the word of high velocity wrestling. It's a good word. It's a great word. And yeah, I love it, man. I'm having a blast doing this stuff. I don't know where we left off in October because we hit the ground running in September with the idea of HVW.
Yeah.
The idea of bringing this thing back. But I don't think in October we had a clear vision of what we were going to do. So anyway, we have had our comeback show. That was January 25th, Resurrected. Tonight is First Strike. March 28th is our new Legion Hall show in Hendersonville, which we will call Overdrive.
Yes.
Basically, every time we're there, it's HVW Overdrive. And then April, we're coming back to the church with HVW Onslaught. So that'll be cool.
That's a cool house up there.
Is it?
It's like really small from here, but probably big whenever you go to it.
Oh, of course. We're really big on scenery, the boy and I. Like, by the way, this is not a video podcast, so you can't see this. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
It's 39 degrees.
Yesterday went
but
from
still
raining and stuff to being beautiful today.
That's right.
Even though we woke up to ice on stuff.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, man. This happened the last time, remember? It was dreary that Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then
the weather held up the next day.
The weather held up the next day. That's what we want. We don't want rain and ice and stuff up in the mountains because the people won't be able to get out. And then we won't be able to get home. I don't like to sleep in my car, folks. So, yeah.
I mean, maybe we could sleep at the church.
I know, right? They probably wouldn't care.
No. It's not. Oh wait, no, never mind.
There's a big couch in there.
We would have to leave by a certain time.
Because church starting.
Yep.
Right. We walk in, we're kicked up on stage sleeping.
Yeah.
You guys go about your service. We're gonna get our rest here, and then we'll be out of your hair. Show back up with breakfast, eating bacon and stuff.
Hey, that dude served in the Vietnam War.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, it said Vietnam War. I served.
There you go. Well, that explains it. Vietnam is a needless war that never should have happened.
Yep.
We had no business being there. And this social commentary is brought to you by Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. Hey. Yeah, beautiful day, man. What else is going on besides the wrestling stuff? We just got our taxes done. And we're getting back a good, well, I can't say a good amount of money, but good enough for us. Usually about what we're used to. So we're going to start talking about vacation. Where would you like to go for vacation this year?
I want to go on a cruise.
Whew, so expensive, man.
I do not want to go to the beach.
I had no desire to go to the beach, dude. Once you've been to Jamaica and Cozumel and, all these places.
Don't remind me of that place.
Huh?
Don't remind me of Cozumel.
Well, I know you're right. You got hurt last year.
Yep.
But once you've been to these places, the local beach in South Carolina is not exactly a destination.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
I mean, it is cool, but like...
I will say this. The last time we went, I had a really good time.
Yeah.
I really liked the hotel that we had.
Oh, yeah, Ocean Reef.
Yeah.
I want to go there again.
I mean, she had a problem with it because, let's be honest, it's the Princess and the Pea.
Yeah.
Do you know that story?
No.
So there was this princess, and she was very particular about everything that she had.
Oh.
Everything had to be her way. Sound familiar?
Uh-huh.
So she had these mattresses stacked up on top of each other.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how many. It was some crazy, stupid number, like 100 mattresses. And there was a pea underneath the very bottom mattress, and she could feel it through all the mattresses.
What?
Yeah, I'm riffing on the idea of the fairy tale, but yes, that's your mom, Princess and the Pea.
That's true, though.
I mean, it is. Not that we don't love her,
Uh-huh.
but it's like, call her like you see it, man. So yeah, we'll have to think of somewhere good to go on vacation. You know what we need to do one year?
What?
We need to take the refund money and say, screw it, we're going to WrestleMania.
Huh.
I mean, honestly, because I'd like to go see a WrestleMania at some point in my life.
Yeah.
I've never been to one, and it's like the show of shows if you're a pro wrestling fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much bigger than WrestleMania. It doesn't get any, well, unless you went to the Tokyo Dome for New Japan and, and saw Wrestle Kingdom. That would be pretty freaking awesome. That would be, to me, that would be my personal WrestleMania. I'd be like, this is the coolest thing ever. But, that's, I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. But it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
you never know what the future might hold, kid. Because, might hold, especially if HVW gets off the ground. I shouldn't say when they get off the ground, when we get it off the ground. So what's happening lately? Have we watched anything cool? We haven't been. God, when's the last time we've been to the movies?
I don't know.
It was a Marvel film, I think.
No, the last time you went, you went to go see Star Wars.
Was it?
Yep.
It was.
I did not want to see it.
Yeah, I tried to get you to go with me. You weren't having it for some dumb reason. Has that thing come out yet?
I don't know.
Star Wars has not come out on digital release yet, has it? I don't think it has. I'll be buying it when it does. I enjoyed Star Wars, man. I thought it was good. I thought they tied up all the loose ends pretty well. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Trailer park.
Said no one ever. Man, we're getting it. We're doing like 77 right now. Well, that's why Waze is on. That way, if there's any 5-0 around the corner, we'll be ready. They'll come swooping out of the trees like the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Imagine they're like across town, they speed, come off this mountain right here.
Yeah.
Hey, you're under arrest.
They're like in a great big Humvee,
Yeah.
tearing down trees, tearing down the brush to get to us. Freeze, sucker! Be like, I was just speeding, that's all. Get on the ground.
Heck, if it was me driving right now in like a video game, I would have been like halfway there.
You would have already been. No, you would have been arrested 9 times.
Yeah.
When the end of this show comes, that will be the halfway mark.
Yeah.
The end of this episode.
Uh-huh.
Because it's about an hour to get up there.
Yeah.
Well,
It says 60 minutes on this road.
yeah. It's an hour and a half, but we had already made up the half part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're very happy with the beautiful weather today. Look at all the trees torn down.
I know.
Yikes.
Wait, did you do your show yesterday?
No.
Dang it.
Why?
I was gonna ask you if you asked that Australian dude how Australia's going.
Yeah, I meant to. Man, I got so many people that watch the main event, dude. It's crazy. From all over the world, too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So the effort, just so everyone's aware, if anyone's listening to this, hopefully some of you are. The effort is there, or will be there, to make Tom Clark's main event bigger and better. I've got some digital things happening. I want to create a show intro, like a video intro to the show that will play every time on Facebook. Instead of me just hitting the live button, it will actually play. Or I show up live and I introduce the video. All right, here, folks, here comes the show, and then boom, there's the video and stuff.
Holds a queen size bed.
They're trying to get over how wide it is. That's what they're telling you.
That is not wide.
Why didn't it hold a queen size bed? I'm so glad you got in front of me, by the way, doing 30.
64.
I mean, what are we doing here? Is there anybody in front of him? He just a schmuck and got in front of me.
I can't see.
Yeah, there's nothing in front of him. He's just an Nimrod. There it is.
You cannot drive.
Dude, I've driven a U-Haul, an actual U-Haul truck. The biggest size they have. Well, not like a semi, but I've drove like the biggest size they have that was not, I think it was diesel fuel too, I think. Yeah, dude, it was pretty good size. I'd never driven anything that big before in my life.
Hey, why is there 2 school buses? 3.
Man, every time we see school buses on an off-school day, you go nuts. Maybe it's a huge field trip. Maybe it's competition. Is there anything
going? Is their first bus racing?
No, not that kind of competition. What's going on right now? Basketball? Is basketball going on right now?
It should be.
Football's not happening right now in the schools, is it?
No, I think.
So maybe that's what this is. Those look like new buses.
They are.
Those look like brand new school buses. Those things are nice. That thing's a flat look.
Yeah, the
flat nose, yeah. Crazy. Looks like a city bus.
Yeah.
See the front of it? It's crazy. And we're back down to nothing again.
It's either they're going to like a basketball tournament or I don't know. Hey, it was a memorial cemetery.
Show down windows and ask.
U-Haul.
Speaking of U-Haul, there's a U-Haul place.
Midwest 206.
It's like the Travel Channel. Yeah. We're like a show that should be on the man. The Travel Channel should totally hire us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going anywhere, but I mean, if we were like somewhere cool, this would be just basic road trips, man.
Yeah. State Express.
Wouldn't that be fun if we had like a video? If this thing became a video podcast?
Yeah.
And like we had a dash-mounted camera. And then we got footage like when we went places, and we like stopped at like truck stops and like local attractions, like local museums, and that might be kind of fun, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's giving me an idea now. It's crazy. Like every episode, we pick a different place to drive to.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, man. I'd enjoy that.
That's what we're technically already doing.
Well, that's true. But this would be, like I said, a video show. And that one, too, could be Tom Clark's 30-minute road show.
Yeah.
I like it. But yours truly would have to get well-versed in the art of video production. Because right now, I'm not very good at it. So, I like when nothing's in front of me. It got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, what else is going on with us? I feel like we're forgetting something to talk about.
No, nothing really.
No? Gotta be something. We went to see Ring of Honor recently. Remember?
Yeah.
And saw Marty Skrull and Brody King, PCO, Villain Enterprises. We had great seats too.
Surprisingly, didn't kill himself.
Nope. We were 3 rows back from the front. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's a good show too, man. I enjoy good pro wrestling shows. So yeah, that was fun. What else is going on? You don't have much longer left for school, do you?
No.
Have we decided what your last day is?
It's like March something.
I'm telling you, it's not March.
Yeah, it is.
There's no way it's March.
It's March.
Son, you go to school in May.
No.
Yes, you do. You will not be out of school in March. You're hoping you will be, but you won't. I'm telling you. Listen, it's possible you'll get out in the very last week of May, but usually it's June. Usually.
Yeah, but then since the time is back, since we go to school at 8 something.
Yeah.
We would get out a month early.
Watch out. Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
And there she is again.
Thank you for chiming in with that great bit of wisdom. Look, you see that?
What?
There was a car bumper on the side of the road back there.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Crazy. How do you just leave that behind? Reckon it belongs to this guy?
Probably.
Nah, it doesn't belong to him.
Let's check.
Got a flat tire. I feel bad for him, man.
There's
Been
nobody
there. I know, because they probably got a lift to go get the tire fixed. Probably didn't have a spare. I feel bad for him. It's happened to me before, man. It sucks. Can't believe with all this great technology we have in 2020, we're still rolling around on rubber.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's the best we got. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Any better than plastic?
We've got cars that can drive themselves.
Yes.
But yet we can't figure out something better than a rubber tire. That if it blows, you could get killed. Like, I don't get that, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't have the schooling to figure out how to put something better on the bottom of a car. See those tracks?
Yep.
I think those were there last time.
No.
Straight to the fence. You sure?
No.
I don't know, man. Straight into the fence. So I've been trying to cut back again lately and try to.
I remember going to Lake James.
I love how you set her up. You do? When did that happen?
With Mom and Nathan and them.
Right.
That's right.
I didn't say you had to shout. I'm just saying I don't think you're talking about nothing. You got to remember, you got to talk over the car too, man. It's loud.
I know.
I've been trying to cut back lately, folks. Your boy gained some of that weight back from last year, so I'm trying to drop it. And then last night,
we had some pizza
went
wings.
to friggin' Pizza Hut and had wings and pizza because I'm an idiot.
We ate the whole pizza.
My
and
God.
I killed all the wings.
Yeah, no kidding.
All the barbecue wings.
It was good though.
Yeah.
I thought that she made out like the crust of the pizza were like cheese bites. What do they call them?
Mozzarella poppers.
Yeah. Guess what? The crust of the pizza was not poppers. They took poppers and just like stuck them on the crust.
Yeah.
That's not a crust. Isn't that the dumbest thing you ever heard?
I guess.
So dumb, man. I think Domino's actually did that, but it's actually pieces that you can tear away from the pizza.
Yeah.
But like Pizza Hut's version is just like, they look like they're glued to the pizza or something. Here you go. There's your stuffed crust pizza. I'm like, that's not what this is. Yeah, it is. Shut up. Eat it. Get fat. I'm like, all right, cool. Plywood and lumber. Man, there's an antique mall, dude. We should totally go there.
Later.
Well, we can't today because, you know, wrestling, baby. That could be one of the road trip destinations, road show destinations.
Yeah.
But you know what we'd have to do? We'd have to have a cameraman.
Yep.
Because I guess one of us could be the cameraman, but then that would kind of defeat the purpose of it being our show.
Be like Live PD, get one of them big cameras.
Yeah. We'll hire a cameraman and pay him way more money than we'll ever make from the show.
Yeah.
So, you know. Lame. Be fun though, right? So yeah, I don't. God, it's been so long since we've done this show. October, a lot of stuff's happened.
Yeah.
Dude, Thanksgiving happened, Christmas happened, New Year's happened, Valentine's Day has happened.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of stuff. We're both older. You're taller.
Yep.
Like, my God in heaven. Time does one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It passes.
Yep.
That's all it does.
Watch out. Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
I was about to get all intense on you, and then Siri just went and screwed it up. So, never mind where I was going with that. But anyway, it's all right. It turns out that, yes, the answer to the question is yes. There's lots of vehicles stopped on the shoulders of the roads. Like, they're everywhere, in fact. Like, I don't understand how or why, you know? How does everybody break down the interstate? I shouldn't say anything funny. It might happen to us.
Yeah.
You know, that would suck.
Yeah, we're almost at Shelby.
Shelby's kind of the halfway. Well, it's probably a little bit better than halfway. Well, it might be about the halfway mark. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes out from being 30 minutes, so... And then we'll have 30 left. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this show, man. I think we're going to be much better than we were last time.
Yeah.
I don't foresee, of course, I say that and then something bad will happen, but I don't foresee any issues. But we'll see, you know. Oh, Lord, look at that. What the heck's he hauling? Nuclear waste.
Barrels.
God, you can barely see there's a truck underneath all that dirt.
I know.
You know what that's an old Nissan truck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's snow on there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, wow, there is.
Well, I guess it snowed.
Well, it hasn't. Look up.
Huh?
Look up there. It must have just dusted because there's nothing up on the mountains. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, North Carolina is indeed a beautiful state. I'm not going to lie. I've lived here my whole life, but I can appreciate the beauty of it. I don't appreciate the ignorance of it.
Yeah.
You know, because quite frankly, we're surrounded by morons. But,
especially that truck up there.
oh, I see. Yeah. We've had no road rage. Well, at least I haven't. You rage all the time.
I rage all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the day of the show, folks, and I'm pumped up. It's going to be fun.
Shut up!
It's going to be awesome. We're going to post the links all over social media for the live stream. It should be very cool. So I'm going to have a camera on me tonight during the live stream as well. Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to, and I was like, sure, because, you know, that way you can kind of connect the audience. And
Yeah.
I'll have a little bit of Mara and all over from NXT happening, where you can see my reactions and stuff, because I do get into the show. I'm still a fan, dude. I'll always be a fan. There's someone hot dogging up behind Nathan right now.
Oh.
See him?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's way too close. It's a good thing the show, we're about to wrap up the show here, folks, because it's about to get, you know, fun and games out here. Time to play the feud.
Oh, yep.
God, you hear this truck, folks?
See, I told you.
You weren't kidding. Raw.
I think he put a bigger spoiler than what he needed. I mean, exhaust.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
He thought it was a great idea. That's the funny part. I had a car that sounded like that one time. You want to know why?
Why?
The muffler was shot. No kidding. Mufflers
See
are
that?
not cheap,
Holy
man.
crap.
What?
That exhaust is huge.
Is that what it is?
Like, it's there, and then it's like, whoa.
Dude, we're now doing 83 miles an hour.
God.
Yeah. I'm just trying to clear these trucks, man.
God,
I
and
think...
then we're doing 83. Nathan's right behind him, and the dude can't stand that. How?
Yeah, I'm getting over.
Oh my God.
I'm getting that guy off of us. I'm sure Nathan will appreciate having the guy off of us. I'm just trying to get him off of us. He came over. See, I'm just going to let this guy pass, man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you want to go 90, you have fun going 90, but I'm not putting up with that. Oh, dude. I mean, just go ahead. It's your ticket. I don't have to pay for it, so it's all good to me.
We don't have to deal with it.
Right, I don't care. I'd rather not get pulled over, get the big fat ticket. Well, we're going to take it home. I don't know how fun the show was for you guys because, quite frankly, we didn't have a lot of jokes this time.
Nope.
But we will get the audio fed in hopefully tomorrow, which will be Sunday, the March 1st. Tomorrow's March 1st. Crazy.
Yeah.
And if we get the audio fed in tomorrow, then the show should be up and running as of March 1st. If you are listening to this show and you've not checked out HVW yet, please do so. HighVelocityWrestling.com. I'm the social media director for the company, so I do all the social media, YouTube, Instagram,
he's
Facebook.
Like way up there.
What?
He's way up there.
Yeah, and Twitter as well. So while we sweat the traffic, we're going to get out of here and listen to some tunes on the way up the road.
Yep.
Folks, that's it for us. We'll see you down the road. Thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned. We appreciate you being here for us. And remember, if you got any questions, comments, or words of wisdom, please hit us anytime you want to, and we'll get back to you. But that's all we got this time, folks. We'll see you next time on the show, Tom Carter's 30-minute fun show. I was about to say road show. We're out here, folks. See you next time. Boy, hit 'em!